Drag Race Down Under, Season 4 Grand Finale. After Mandy Moobs eliminated Nikita Iman in last week's lip sync, the queens gathered in the workroom and talked about their love and admiration for Nikita and if they thought that this would be the top four. They were pretty much all in agreement that this was a great Final Four and they wanted to beat the best and that they had that opportunity. Vybe said that they were ready to give a show worthy of the main stage of Drag Race Down Under. Back in the workroom, the queens found buttons on a table that, when pressed, had an eliminated queen ask a question of the finalist. Questions ranged from who had the worst runway, how serious was Max's and Freya's relationship, and why the queen standing next to them would win. Lazy told Freya that she represented beauty and brains. Freya told Vybe that she had one of the best personalities that she'd ever met. Vybe told Mandy that she was a lesson in excellence in drag. Mandy told Lazy that she was one of the most unique characters and one of the greatest drag queens in Australia. Michelle then came into the workroom and told the queens that the guest judge this week would be Sophie Monk and that this week they would be performing and writing lyrics to the original song, The Biggest. They would be choreographed by Electroshock from Season 1. Freya was the first to meet with Michelle. They discussed how Freya did not come out until she was around 19 and the trouble it caused with her father, and now how they have a superficial relationship, but they don't talk about it. Michelle commended Freya on the enjoyment she had watching her and that she was a fighter. Lazy Susan spoke about how Michelle judged a competition that Lazy was in that was her first time in drag. She also discussed about her mother encouraging her to perform and that sewing was her biggest obstacle in the competition until this episode's dancing. Mandy spoke of the reaction that her mom had to her coming out and the strained relationship that has resulted. She only texts with her mom 3 or 4 times a year. Michelle said that she would be calling her for garments. Vybe said that she was excited and proud of herself. Michelle told her that it was a joy to watch her growth during the competition. Did Lazy Susan lose the crown during rehearsals for the performance? Based on the struggles she had, she may have. We'll find out at the end. Mandy also looked terrified, according to Elektra. Vybe and Freya did well during rehearsal, snarky comments from Elektra notwithstanding. While getting ready in the workroom, the queens discussed their takeaways from the competition. Vybe spoke of her insecurities. Freya spoke about not second-guessing herself. Mandy said that she needs to start putting herself first instead of focusing too much on others. Lazy said that she was glad to have gotten to know the others, as that was not her goal entering the competition. The 4 finalists then performed the song Biggest out on the runway. Vybe and Freya stood out while Mandy did fine, and Lazy put a comedic touch on her performance. When you can't dance, make it funny at least. The 4 finalists then walked the runway and received their final critiques. First up is Freya Armani in a gorgeous chocolate gown. She looked the most regal of the 4. She spoke to her younger self and told herself to become the person she always wanted to be. Lazy Susan was next in a cream-colored gown with a hilarious touch on the back, a large anti-theft tag. She told her younger self to enjoy the time she had. Mandy was next in a black cocktail dress that, in my opinion, was the least impressive of the 4. She told her younger self that life wasn't going to be easy and to keep going. Vybe was next in a stunning black evening gown. I think her look was the second best of the night besides Freya's. She told her younger self that everyone that you love is family. All of the queens were told how great they are by the judges. If there was a winner of the episode, in my opinion, Freya gave the best combination of runway and challenge performance. Back in the workroom, the queens revealed what their exit lines would have been if they were eliminated. I'll let you watch the episode to find out. The Vybe and Lazy's were the funniest to me. The queens went back on stage. Where were the eliminated queens? Freya, who arguably was the best in this episode, was eliminated from the final lip sync. And that's it. The other 3 queens lip synced for the crown. Where was the crown? After a so-so lip sync, the reigning queen, Isis Avis Lorand, who was also the first reigning queen to help determine her successor, came on stage to crown the winner. Down Under's next Drag Race superstar, Lazy Susan. Do you agree with the winner? Do you agree with 3 queens lip syncing for the crown? What crown?